Hello. In this video, I'm going to talk about the more advanced options that you have in Aurasma Studio. These are particularly important for when you want to do anything interactive and you want to take careful thought to make sure everything's quite intuitive. Might be worth having something out there that explains people how to navigate around. For this one, I'm going to keep it very simple, but just try and give you an idea of what the options are that are out there. It's kind of up to you to work out what's best to do. I'm just going to do basically a simple picture and a video similar to how it's done with the YouTube tutorial, but kind of just get those two things to link together in a clever way. So I'm going to load the video. Yeah, you can ignore that error sign because it'll be okay once you've resized it and made it portrait, not landscape. It's always going to give myself a little bit of space around the initial trigger. And another important thing to note is you see how the photos higher up in the hierarchy. This normally would have caused it to appear on top of the video, which meant that we won't see the video. And I want to see the video once I've tapped the image. So I'll move the video further up the hierarchy and that will allow it to do that. Right, so I'm going to go to the place where we'll add actions. Now we have multiple options here, one of them being tapped. So when you tap the image, it'll cause something else, or if you double tap it, or once it's faded in, or once another overlay is started, or one is finished, or even after a time delay, but that's quite tricky to get everything to sort of link nice together, but you're welcome to try. So this next bit applies that to give something that it causes to happen. So you can start an overlay or stop an overlay. It's very important for videos, and even pause it. And we can make an overlay full screen, even with the camera, or take it off, or form a random action. And remember that to load the URL as well. That can be particularly important if you want to bring up your website. So now we want to choose the overlay we want to do this to. So cause the action in it. So I'm going to do the video. So it's going to start the video playing. This will work with an image as well. And get it to appear, but you need to make sure that the initially hidden box is ticked so that it doesn't appear when you originally scan the trigger image. So basically I want it to only appear when I've tapped it. So I'm going to add another one for this as well. So when the video has finished, I want it to again disappear. So quite simple, add an action, and click stop and overlay. So again, this will basically turn off, it will basically just make any overlay disappear. It's stop and overlay. And apply it to itself. So you can do things to themselves, no problem. And I do one more. So again, for something a bit more intuitive. So if people they're happy with how much they watched the video, do nothing for tapped, and I'm gonna get to stop the overlay. So basically you just tap it and it goes away. And again, make sure you've done that to itself. Right, so we're all done there, and I'm going to click next and save it. Let's see how this looks in the app. Right, so we brought up the initial image, and I'm just going to give that a tap. And there we go, we've started the video. And if I tap it again, it goes away.